U.S. stock index futures were rising modestly on Tuesday, with technology shares poised to lead the gains again on the heels of the Nasdaq's first record finish in months.
A smattering of economic data are en route, including the Institute for Supply Management's non-manufacturing survey. Meanwhile, shares of Twitter Incorporated were climbing in pre-market trading on news the social media company's stock will now be part of the S&P 500 index.
Dow Jones Industrial Average Futures YMM8, minus 0.02% rose 40 points, or 0.2%, to 24,838, while S&P 500 Index Futures ESM8, minus 0.01% inched up 3.75 points, or 0.1%, to 2,749.25. Nasdaq 100 Futures NQM8, plus 0.10% gained 17.50 points, or 0.2%, to 7,165.75.
The small capitalization-oriented Russell 2000 Index RUT, plus 0.33% also closed at a fresh all-time high, rising 0.3%, to 1,653.37.
Investors were hunting for fresh catalysts to keep the start of the week gains for stocks going, as they regroup after recent market upheaval triggered by political stress in Italy. More stability on that front could be coming, if the new Italian coalition government makes it past a confidence vote in parliament.
Some inspiration may come from the technology sector, given the gains for the Nasdaq. Apple Incorporated shares were higher in pre-market trading, after scoring a record finish on Monday, as details from its software-focused Worldwide Developers Conference emerged. A rise for Twitter shares was also playing its part. In Tuesday trade, European tech stocks SX8R, plus 2.09% hit a 17-year high, according to FactSet. Investors appeared to be putting trade tensions aside, even after trade talks broke down between the US and China over the weekend. But leaders of the Group of 7 nations will hold talks in Canada on Friday and Saturday, where tariffs and trade are likely to be discussed. This weekend's rebuke by G7 finance ministers of the Trump administration's trade tariffs could add some stress to the gathering.
Read, death knell for the G7 may be at hand after hostile reaction to Trump tariffs.
So far, investors remain focused on a broader subset of U.S. economic data, while concluding that U.S. earnings and the economy are sufficiently robust to keep the equity bull market intact. And for now, putting the prospects of higher U.S. interest rates and global trade wars, which usually scare investors stiff, on the back burner, said Stephen Innes, senior trader with Oanda.
Momentum buying is behind the market's climb, being led the good macro and tech news. Investors are placing aside trade worries for now, as the healthy state of the economy overrules, said Peter Cardillo, chief market economist at Spartan Capital Securities, in emailed comments.
Twitter TWTR, plus 3.36% shares jumped over 5% in pre-market trading after S&P Dow Jones Indices announced the microblogging platform's stock would join the S&P 500 index.
Shares of Apple Incorporated Apple, plus 0.84% rose 0.6% in pre-market. Among the company's WWDC announcements were new augmented reality development tools and software upgrades for all its products, along with a new Apple Watch.
See, Apple's WWDC, blocks on Facebook sharing a surprise, but no lift to $1 trillion market cap.
What's on the economic calendar? The Market Services Purchasing Managers Index for May will be released at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, following by the ISM Services Index for May and job openings for April at 10 a.m. Crude oil CLN8, minus 0.53% reversed direction, falling 0.5% to $64.40 a barrel, after settling at the lowest level in nearly 2 months on Monday. Gold GCQ8, minus 0.03% drifted lower at $1,294.80 an ounce, while the ICE US dollar index DXY, plus 0.14% was also steady at 94.039.